everybody, this is Juanita, and today's my opportunity to share a little message with you. And so I'm going to share on how you handle challenges. About 6 years ago, I decided to do a half marathon. I had never run a half marathon or walked even. I wasn't in sports growing up, and so this was a bit of a challenge. I did some research, figured out how, the best way to increase my walking and so that I could accomplish this. And so each week I would walk a little bit more, and I would started to add jogging into my routine, and I timed myself, and so I would challenge myself to go faster each week. And I never was like super fast, but I did okay. And so after several months of training, I got up to sign up for a race. And so 2 weeks before the race, I did a practice run. So I had to do 13 miles that day. And afterwards, I was pretty tired, but I did it. And so, but I was pretty much by myself. I had a friend of mine who was training with me, but not the same as being at a race. Well, the day of the race, or the day before the race, went down and got a hotel room. So I was close by. Got up that morning at the crack of dawn, and you line up for the race, and you're all ready, and thousands of people are there, and you're ready to go. The whistle blows, and you take off, and there's thousands of people running with you, and so the excitement is really there, and it's not like when you're just training. And so you're excited, and people are around you, and there's a lot going on, and so you just keep going. And then all of a sudden you get like into it, and your body starts to get tired. The distance between you and maybe the next person might be farther away now. It's not like you're all close, and so you are feeling a little bit alone, and you're feeling very tired. And so they call it hitting the wall, where you kind of you sort of lose it. And I kind of got to that point. I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, I can't quit. I trained all this time for this. This is my big goal, my accomplishment. And and so, as I'm going along, I started to pray. And I'm asking God to help me. I had prayed before the race, but not the same way. Now all of a sudden I'm like hurting, and I really want God to listen to me and to give me strength to help me persevere and basically carry me across the finish line. And then I hear people on the sides cheering, and that is motivating. And people are yelling, come on, you can do this, keep going, keep going. And so I'm continuing to pray, I'm continuing to go, and I'm about a mile away from the race, or maybe closer, because I could see the finish line. And you'd think, at this point, I'm gonna go faster. Well, I was not. I was tired, and so but I made it across the finish line, and I got there, and my husband was waiting for me, and he was real happy, and my friend was waiting for me, and I could hardly breathe. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And but I made it. And all that training, all that praying got me through. And I know that every single day, and this is not the same as what you're doing every single day with raising a family, but I was a mom of 4 kids. I had those worries. I had those times when I thought, am I going to be a good mom? Are my kids going to hate me when they grow up? Am I going to make it? But I persevered. I had those people on the sidelines cheering me on, just like you have with growing pains, and the moms that are in the program with you. But most of all, I prayed all the time. I had God, carrying me through, giving me the strength. And I think that's what's really important, to know that you have people like your friends in growing pains, and you have God if you reach out. and He will carry you across that line. Now, some of you may not have a relationship with God, and you're thinking, well, how, you know? But we can help you with that as well. We can help to encourage you and to help you grow in that relationship and have that understanding. And we want to. And we want you to know that what you're doing with your kids each and every day, as you're sitting there trying to do online school, running that race, that daily race, and going crazy and hitting the wall, that there are those of us on the sidelines telling you, you've got this, you can do this, you can make it. And know that with the strength of us encouraging you and with God, you can get through this. And one day your kids are going to grow up and you're going to look back and you're going to go, wow, I crossed the line. And I can tell you this from experience because I had 4 kids and they now have children. And I could see the efforts that I made to help them become the adults that they are today, how it's paid off. And it's the same thing as running that half marathon. The effort that I put into it helped me to get across, and you will too. And I just hope that that encourages you just a little today, and just know that you are cared for and we are here for you. And so I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a safe weekend. It's Halloween weekend, and just enjoy your little ones. Okay, take care.